All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are out here. It is October 8th, I think. Witchwell Ranches, Unit 3. This is a 40-acre lot. 211, and we just drove in half a mile from the main road over there. This has several easements to get into it, but gentle rolling hills with native grasses, sagebrush, flowers, and piñons. Well, I don't see any piñons. Junipers and cedars. We might have a piñon. I might see some over there. We'll look. But a full 40-acre lot. It has great views. Again, it reminds me of that new show that's on television talking about building those $1,000,000 cabins, looking for a place with a great view. As I stand here, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic views. A little overcast with some broken clouds. But to the south, the White Mountains in all their beauty. There I can see the ski lodge over there. There's a big rim. There's a valley down here, 40 acres. And we just noticed we can see the tower for your cell phones. Just check my cell phone text, talk to the studios. Reception's perfect. So get your emails, your texts. But we can see Ron's tower at the RV campground. What do you think that is? 5 miles?
Yeah.
5 miles. So we're about 5 miles to Highway 191. And we'll get you some views as we're standing on the northeast corner of Lot 211, 40 acres, here in Witchwell Ranches, Unit Number 3. And we're going to take you all around this place, but I'm going to give you some views from our stopping point. There's the tower, 5 miles to the highway. There's Ron. There's Ron. There's the official survey marker in the ground right there with all the flags. It's a state marker. And then look at the mountains. That's where the ski lodge was. If it was a sunny day, we could see it better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lot 211, Witchwell Ranches, Unit 3. It's going to be over a mile hike for us. We're going to hike to the next corner. Ron's leading the way with the survey GPS. We'll be going a quarter mile due west. There's neighbors over here. They have mobile homes and wind generators. Then we'll be going a quarter mile to the south, quarter mile back to the east. That'll put us down past that third ridge over there, then we'll come back to our beginning point right here, and you guys will get to see and be involved in part of it the whole trip. Whew. Well, it's only my second day of hiking, so I hope to get in shape here by the end of the next week or 10 days. We've only made it a quarter of the way going west, our first leg. You can see the Jeep that's back at the corner in the background. So 1/4 of our first leg. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now 660 feet in, or 1/8 of a mile, the halfway mark. Some great views, nice, gentle, rolling hills, the mountains, some nice cabins down there at the halfway mark, still on our first leg. I've seen some artifact signs, too. All right, the 3/4 mark, and the kind of grounds went down, but there's a high point. If I had time, I'd be going over there looking for artifacts. In fact, I might whizzle that way around. Ron's going down there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lot 211, 40 acres, getting some hiking in. Went about a quarter or so mile, but we brought you up here to this high point. Phenomenal views, great level area up here. So if you want to have a cabin up here building, fantastic. Ron's down at the northwest corner, so that's our second quarter. Then we'll be starting our second leg directly to the south. But we'll give you a spin around here. We can still see the Jeep way back that way, and we still have another 400 feet to go. All right, folks, we came down from the high spot. Ron's now heading to the south with the GPS to find the other corner. So here is the northwest corner of lot 211, 40 acres. The Jeep, we can't see, it's over 2 or 3 ridges back, but it's a quarter mile back that way. Now we're going to head directly south, quarter mile to the next corner. And you have some neighbors over here. They have a wind generator you can see going here, a camper or two. I've never been out here before, but we'll see what it looks like. And there's the high point that we came down about 100 or so yards. And you can see the grass changes to like the prairie buffalo grass over there on that. No. Well, let's keep going and see what we find. A little bit of prickly pear cactus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're walking to the south on the western border, 40-acre lot 211 out here in Witchwell Ranches. Now, the guy that we got this property from owns the 40 acres next to you, and he's got the wind turbine on the back of his 40. He lives out here part-time in the summer, and I think he lives down in Phoenix in the winter, something like that. But there's his wind turbine. There's his camper and his porch. And Ron's ahead of us, heading down south. Ooh, and show him that clip over there. Oh, look at the views across that valley. Man. Ron! Yo! Where you at? I could see a two-pole. I was walking towards the two-pole. All right. Yo. Yo. Oh. Artifact. Piece of pottery right there. Ron doesn't like us looking for pottery. It takes too long. All right, folks. Now, here's some good news for you, too. 40 acres, it looks like we've came the quarter mile, and here's a fence right here. So, looks like somebody's already fenced in part of your lot. We'll see how it runs true to our surveying GPS, but should be a quarter mile now directly back to the east. We're at the southwest corner, lot 211, and got pretty thick with the trees down here. It looks like it's going to get thick down this way. So far we've walked over a half of a mile, and now a quarter mile to the next corner. We'll probably stop somewhere in the middle and give you some more shots. All right, folks, after about 240, 250 feet, this fence goes back to the south, so somebody probably had a 5-10 acre. In fact, I remember looking, I think on the maps, I think there was a bunch of 5 and 10s around this area here. But we're going to keep going down this way. Almost looks like an easement now. There's some neat stuff in the middle. Alright folks, now to the halfway mark, 40-acre lot, 211, and quite a few trees, but a lot of good open views, rolling hills, so it'll be excellent grazing for cattle, horses, sheep even. Get you some pans, great views. That's probably the hard scrabble wash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, past the halfway point, but look at that gorgeous valley that extends through there. Kind of where you see the tree line and the ground goes back up. That's the halfway middle of your lot right there. Because I can see the wind turbine here. Ron's going to the other corner. So, like a hidden valley, you could call that part of your ranch right there. Because it's kind of surrounded by the rise all the way around in a nice open valley. Good place maybe to build back there on the high points. Alright folks, we're now at the southeast corner of lot 211, 40 acres, Witchwell Ranches, Unit 3. And you can still see the hidden valley. And from this point of view, you can really see in the center of your lot over there. Craig's going to be panning to the left, and you'll see that high rise and a little rise and coming back down this side. But really cool. We'll be going up that way a quarter of a mile to the Jeep. Maybe, can you see the Jeep? Show them the hidden valley again. Now we're down here in the southeast corner, and it's came down, but you can see it rises up considerably. You had that hidden valley over there. Now we're going to be going a quarter mile due north, and we should run right into the Jeep if we know what we're doing. And we'll probably do a little zigzag and show you some inside. Alright folks, another angle of your hidden valley. And you can see the wind turbine and the neighbor's camper right across your border. So this hidden valley on the south side of your property is close to a quarter mile long. And then we kind of come back up. Ron's back on the trail. We're going to take you to a couple of high points in the center of the lot. Alright folks, walking towards the center of the lot. And now we see there's another valley that comes kind of from the northeast part of your property, and it flows down to your main valley. So really cool piece of property. Good grazing down here. Fence it in because it is open range. The cattle been feeding on it all year here. Alright folks, now just about smack dab in the middle of your lot, you have a high, kind of a plateau here. Now you can see how that valley runs down to the valley that runs across the back. High point here, levels off like a little mesa. Perfect spot to build a cabin there. You'll be on high ground. Oh, okay. Talk about hitting the exact middle of the lot. My compass telling me right over there. There's the Jeep, a little less than a quarter of a mile. Cool. Nice trees around here. Now the highest point of your property is farther back that direction there, but this is probably the second highest part of the property, and just the views all around. Great views of the White Mountains all back to the south there. Good building spot, good place to put a couple wind generators. And we're getting a little sun, but not too much. Hope it's sunnier tomorrow. And now we're going to make the zag right back to the Jeep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the show. Just had a great walk around, and it looks like the clouds might be dissipating and spreading over here. But this is the conclusion. I digress, excuse me. This is the conclusion of Lot 211, 40 acres, Witchwell Ranches, Unit 3. We probably did a 1.5 mile walk, so we did some zigzagging for you. But one more look, 1/4 mile that way, 1/4 mile that way, then back, everything in between. So good grazing land, make a really good horse or ranch, cattle ranch. So you want to have some horses. And there's the tower, so you can always know how to get back to 191, the ranch grounds. We'll see you at the auction. Don't miss it.